Okay, so my name is Aisha Siddiq Suraya and I'm here today with session number 2, that is Management History module. We are going to discuss about how management has been evolved in the times and how history is pertinent because as in modern time we are practicing management, but the things were practiced in history as well, which is a baseline, it's a roadmap for us that how things actually begin. So it's a great help for us to understand that what were the practices and history of management and how it was evolved and how we can improve our managing practices today as well, because history is a baseline which gives us the great idea about what was happened, what were the great theories, the theorists which presented different management theories and give their idea about the production increment and several other things. So this session will be focused on the management history module and how it was beneficial, and we're gonna learn so many of things with the help of this module in this session today. Let me give you little framework with the help of an exhibit 2-1, that is development of major management theories. We're gonna begin with history background. We will discuss some examples of management. Then we will study Adam Smith concept, then industrial revolution. Then we will proceed towards scientific management, journal administrative theorist, quantitative approach, then organizational behavior, which is composed of early advocates and Hawthorne studies. Then we are having systems approach, which we'll discuss in detail, and then we are having contingency approach. Okay, so let's begin with historical background. Let's talk about ancient management. I have placed these two pictures here in front of you. Number one is the Great Wall of China, and the second one is Egyptian pyramids. The Egyptian pyramid and the Great Wall of China are proof that the projects of basically these are the proof of tremendous scope projects employing tens of thousands of people. If we look at the scope of the project, it's like tremendous. It has acquired lots of material and labor force, great mindset. So that's why we can see the great project that has been executed. It took immense time, immense resources, but the question arises that how these things were possible at that time. So the answer is that management and the managers existed in history as well. They were the one who coordinated the activities. They used the labor forces resources efficiently and effectively, so that we can see today their creations, their immense projects with our own eyes, and we are amazed to see the beauty. All right, so ancient management gives us the idea that managers were there in history, and the continuous efforts were the part of history. And today as well, we are trying to manage projects and things in our own way. We are having technology and new inventions these days, but management is something that is existing since ancient times, and it's like giving us a great idea about how people actually worked at that time too. So now, if we talk about Adam Smith, he has published his book The Wealth of Nations in 1776. Given the concept of division of labor, which is also known as job specialization, these both terms are same. Have it's like having a similar meaning, right? To increase the productivity of worker. The concept of division of labor was given to what? To increase the productivity of workers. Division of labor is breaking down jobs into narrow and repetitive tasks. It actually addresses that a single man should not be doing all of the tasks. He should be doing the narrow and repetitive task, that is the specific job. All right, for example, you are having a workforce of 10 people, and the 10 people are doing all of the tasks. No one is performing specialized tasks, everyone is doing everything. So definitely it's going to consume a lot of time, and the productivity will be slow as compared to if you are going to give assigned tasks to each of the employee. Then it's going to boost up the productivity. So similarly, Adam Smith has talked about division of labor, which exactly means that you have to break down the jobs and you have to give a specific task to the employees for boosting up the efficiency and productivity. Okay, so let's talk about industrial revolution. Starting in the late 18th century, when machine power was substituted for human power, a point in history is known as Industrial Revolution. It became more economical to manufacture goods and services rather than at home. Okay, so these large efficient factories, so when industrial revolution came, it also needed to be managed. We needed managers, someone to forecast the resources, efficient workers who can manage the things, because machine cannot work with its own. Somebody needed to be operated to operate those machinery and to, to actually run the process.